Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do a little work on my Jackson kayak today. This is a Jackson Bite FD. I bought it about a year ago this month, and I've got my seat off right now. Gonna do a few things to it. I'm just doing a walk around right now. Haven't really had any problems out of this boat at all. Jackson makes a really good boat. They're well put together. But there is a couple things that's causing little problems, like these pedals here. When you go to pedaling, you start warming up the bearings or whatever, they start clicking and popping, clicking and popping, clicking and popping. And it's just aggravating. It makes the sound go through the boat. You know the fish are hearing it. And it's just aggravating the popping sound. You feel like you're going to tear something up. And another thing is this right here. The steering mechanism. Cause a current. This right here. It's way too loud. It's under this track right here, and it sounds like it's got grit in it. That works the mechanism that runs the rudder. But you can see that this top plastic here is rubbing the top of this fiberglass rod. And I'm going to take these off. See if I can smooth them up, maybe clean the track out. Here's another spot. This plastic's rubbing the top of this. I'm going to see if I can clean it up and quieten it down some. So let's get to work. I'm going to need a drill with a Phillips head. I've never been in these, so I don't know what they're going to be like. Let's just see where it's dragging. I'll take this one off. I guess it's just a ditch all the way down. I thought there might have been some kind of pulley system here. I didn't know. I wasn't real sure. It's got these humps in this stuff. Kayak slap material. Thought there was a pulley for sure under this one. Alright, let's see. This one's sitting right here, so I'm going to clean this up. And look, it's rubbing. You see that? It's rubbing into the plastic. That'll definitely cause problems. I'm gonna see all the drag in here. It's a lot of drag. I may take a piece of Scotch-Brite and try to smooth that up a little bit more and put a sock on this. I'm just gonna brush it out real good. Alright guys, here's what I come up with. Alright, I'm gonna take this handle off. It's got an Allen head right here. I'm gonna sacrifice a couple of my pole sleeves here and slip it over it and see if that quietens it down. I'm kind of concerned that it may cause grit and stuff to stick in there, but I think it'll still probably be quieter. So let's give it a shot, see what happens. That's it right there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's her. Thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I guess y'all missed all of that. These little rod sleeves are only like $5 or $6. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay put inside that track. All right, it's coming out the back end right here. It's already quieter on this side. That screeching you heard was that other side. This goes on here. Goes on through. And this comes all the way down here.
So now it doesn't make that noise. Is it recording?
Yep. Tighten that up right there. And now.
That side doesn't make noise, this does.
Yep, this side's quieter. That side's loud. Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do with it? Oh, you're gonna screw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
You can watch. That is all. And I've got my drill on the, it's on like 3 or 4 on the clutches. So it's not gonna hurt anything. That's gonna be quiet now. My son, he's decided to help. Probably need to cut that end off.
I'll hold it so you can cut it.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go back and check them all with a screwdriver, make sure they're snug. Let me cut it right here.
Squeeze it down in
Let's see.
It's gonna make some noise right here.
It's a whole lot quieter. I'll slide this back on. I'm gonna go to about right there. Cut this.
You want me to cut it?
No, I got it, buddy. Alright.
You want to fix that back on me?
Piece feels pretty good.
Ooh, what's that? What's that?
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, that's a lot of water. Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Whole lot quieter. Now, on to the back side. No, hold straight down on it. Don't want to strip them. Hold down on it. Hold down on it.
You can twist it up.
Mash the trigger. Mash it. Alright. It's okay if you drop them. We won't use those no more. Now, I made this at work. And my holes, I had to do it. I had to measure them in a weird, shorter way. And coming to find out, when you put these bolts in, these aren't straight up and down. They're kind of leaning.
Slanted.
They're leaning out this way and this way. So I might probably have to drill my plate out a little bit. But I didn't get any 1/4 all thread. So I've got these extra 4 bolts here. I'm gonna cut the heads off of.
How you gonna cut it off?
With the pliers and a matabo.
This camera holder is weird.
Worst thing you do, get something in your eyes. So always wear safety glasses. These are stainless, so they'll last.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah. Alright, after you cut off bolt heads, you gotta smooth it out a little bit because leaves these burrs. Now we have 4 good all threads. Alright. Can you tell? They're not flat, they're leaning. So I had to modify my holes in my mounting plate. So I got the seat back in, got my crate back in. I don't know if I ever showed y'all this. Some zip ties here. This is a crate I made. It's real lightweight. Made this. I've got a anchor in here. Got some sunblock. A little Real Magic. More sunblock. Got my flag for when I'm towing. And I made it with 2 baskets. I got this basket. This one I cut the top edge off to make me a ledge. So I can put stuff on here when I'm riding. I usually set my phone back here. Or just whatever. Put this bungee, this little ball, Bungee's tied on here. Got it zip tied. Now I can just stick that over it. Keeps it locked. Alright, got my plate on finally. The holes on the boat didn't line up, so had to do a little modification. I'm going to bring my power pole, my homemade power pole box, right off of here. It's going to reach out just far enough to clear this rudder, I believe. And speaking of the rudder, I put these in all the way down. This pole savers. And listen. That cut down on the sound a great deal. You can still hear it. It's not enough to affect anything. I don't think that'd scare the fish off there. Got my seat back on. There's a story about this seat here. This is brand new. I had to order a brand new one because my other one got ran over by my truck. Set it out of my, I keep it in my back seat so the sun doesn't fade it. And I set it out, put my granddaughter's car seat in, took off to work, take her to daycare one day, and forgot the seat sitting there on the ground. Come home that night, it's pouring down rain. Ran slap over it when I was turning my truck around. Had to order a new one, $169, which wasn't too bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a review on the kayak coming soon. I've had this one for a year. I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons of it, what I've done, what I don't like, what I do like. So I appreciate y'all. Hey, I'll see you again on the creek.